What forges commitment? In America's Navy, you'll think about quitting. From the drills, the aches, the cold. But shipmates face every challenge as one. Every push to the edge. Every call to defend. Because out here, we're part of something bigger. A force that never quits. The sea forges commitment in every sailor. America's Navy, forged by the sea. Visit Navy.com/local to find a recruiter.
Buddy, how are you? Yes, it's Eddie Pepitone. We are live for a very, very special bunker show. That's right, today. By the way, it's showtime. It's showtime. Because I was just sitting here going, okay, the show's gonna start. And I was just kind of staring into the distance. And then I said, Eddie, you have a show. You have a show to do with James Adomian and Andy Kindler. That's right. Adomian and Kindler. You know, with Instagram now, you can add different people. Luckily, I have a theme song. Here it is. Let's get Kindler on. Listen, we're going to get Andy Kindler on right away. And then we'll add Adomian. There he is.
Tuesday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time on Instagram.
Extra, read all about it, Andy Kindler.
So's your armpit purple there. Okay, Carrie, see you at the Coop Boop Bang 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 Game.
How are you, sir?
That wasn't my best work.
Your best, by the way, me and Karen, my wife, we...
Why are you looking at who's up at the ceiling? What are you, Marlon Brando? Are you Brando now?
We are the Hollow Man.
You think Brando had an apartment in North Hollywood just going like this, like getting ready for apocalypse in the apartment, going,
we are the Hollow Man.
And like his neighbor was pounding on the wall behind him, going, shut the fuck up. And he was just doing it very low.
We're very hollow. We're the straw man. You shut the fuck up, Tom.
That's amazing. He had such thin walls in his apartment, Marlon Brando. The thing is, oh, I lost it. Sorry. Oh, I had something good too.
We're going to add Adomian on with you as well. So anyway, me and Karen listened to your album finally, hence the humor.
You did? What? Is
that
why you asked me for $10 last week? You seriously asked me, mail me $10, you said. Oh, by the way, I'm collecting commemorative Bitcoins now. Commemorative Bitcoins.
You know, I have a commemorative Civil War plate in my head. You know that, right? I have the Battle of Antietam in my skull.
Oh, you mean the war for states' rights? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you mean the war for states' rights? It wasn't about slavery. Because what's the guy who was the head of the HUD? What was his name? I forgot his name already.
The head of HUD? I think that was a Paul Newman film.
No, he's the... I'm going to sound like a Jew. The black fella. He's the black fella.
I like Carson.
Yeah. He said Obamacare was worse than slavery.
He did not.
He did.
I came on at the right time.
Oh, yeah, because this guy loves Ben Carson.
Let's welcome James Adomian.
James, look at this. Look at us.
Look at us, huh? What a threesome.
How you going, James?
Andy, I heard your joke. I've got an NFT idea myself, a non-fungible token. Am I wrong? The problem is all these crypto tokens that are too fungible.
Mm-hmm.
What is...
How about not so fungible? And I'm not having so much fungible. Now, Eddie, you got to do me too, Eddie. Come on, Eddie.
What do I have to do?
You have to do me. Nice going.
Fungible. Hey, maybe
nice to see you with a used hat.
Blockchain. What's wrong with my? I had to get my blockchain replaced.
I love when you guys do, and Eddie does more of it than anybody else. Online internet humor. I love it. Second Life. Second Life. I'm not even having fun with my first life.
I'll tell you, I love this new reality. By the way, I love our new reality.
Neo comedy. I'm doing neo comedy now.
Yeah, I just feel like with the videos, and gentlemen,
Where are you looking, James? Where is he looking? What is he? How do you interview a
Eddie,
show?
look,
And he's
Eddie has been under intense surveillance for the last 14 months, even
By the
predating
way,
coronavirus. He's been under intense surveillance, and I got to look over my shoulder at all times.
hold on, I'll show you.
I'm being watched by all factions.
How come he's pushing the Sputnik vaccine on his website? That's what I don't understand. Why is it? They say Eddie is not involved, and yet buy one, get a Sputnik vaccine, get another Sputnik vaccine.
I got a piece of the Sputnik vaccine because my father invested in it. He's a heady guy. He's a guy who is like, he walks around going, "You get me a piece of Sputnik vaccine," in Staten Island. So he says, "Son, if you could promote it because it hasn't been flying off the shelves. Let's just put it that way."
Well, you know what that's very attractive, Eddie. Why don't you come up with a big gallon can of gasoline and go the whole route? Who have I turned into?
Well, you're a great commentator.
Yeah.
On
He's made
people.
the transition from comic to commentator.
Hey, lose the hearts. Hey, who's hearting me every 5 seconds? What is this? What is this, a Kiss concert? Or something similar?
Oh,
Kiss concert. Where did you get that fucking
Well, I don't
reference?
only have old references.
how about wait? Why does it have to be a heart? Can I get a liver once in a while? Huh?
Why did my comedy never take off? That's the
Give me
thing.
give me one kidney, but maybe keep the other one for yourself. Hmm?
I like the way you do. I'm not even worth committing to doing. You know what I mean? You're just doing me casually. There you go, Andy. Do your impression of Kindler. Why do you have hearts? Is that me? Am I doing my own hearts?
I hope not. I mean, that would be kind of cheating.
Must have been the chili. Must have been the chili.
It's the latter day laugh track to get your own hearts on Instagram.
Hey, it's eye candy day. It's eye candy day on the Pepitone Show.
We got 101
Congratulations,
eyeballs.
ladies and men. I'm a notorious homosexual.
Thank you. Thank you. It's wonderful weather out there for watching the boys go by.
Do good morning, Vietnam. Just give me he used to do the whole movie, James. He used to do Good Morning, Vietnam.
I don't
That's all I remember from the movie is the preview. Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, you went right into that voice. I mean, you really got William's voice right there, man.
He owns it. Do you do a Tom Likas? Both James and I mean, James does a better Tom Likas. 1-800-5800-TOM. Coming up in the next half hour, why you should throw your girlfriend from a moving car. Tom Likas.
You're listening to the Tom Likas. For the husk of the former Tom Likas radio program. It's 8 minutes past the hour. I'm still saying that as if there's multiple time zones.
I'm not even on the air, but it is 8 minutes after the hour.
I have 9.
I am not interested in you know what I'm talking about.
Hold it. You see, Tom Likas, I never heard him. Where is he? Is he still on?
You shouldn't feel bad about it. Now, if you don't know Yule Hauser, that's worse because Yule Hauser is fun.
I love Yule Hauser, and
Eddie.
I actually ran into him in Palm Springs.
Eddie, you moved to LA right around 2003 when things really started to get bad, right?
In what way did they get bad?
Wait a second.
Well, there was
I
just an
missed
ill
that
wind that blew
anecdote.
through town.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom Likas
Definitely.
was big, like up until you moved.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
2003, what happened to him?
Well, he went off the air because to listen to his show, he was like, "Let me tell you something. It's not me. It's radio that's going away." And then here it is, 17 years later, and radio's still around.
But it's the one show not hosted by a felon. No.
Well, do you care?
All right, I'm very sad for Eddie because this is the way Eddie feels most of the day. People are talking about things, he doesn't get the references, and
I'm in Ralph's. People are talking. I'm in Ralph's and going, What do you mean? Who is Lycus, sir? By the produce. Who's Lycus? And they're just like, please keep your distance.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! A joke-sized thing of orangeade. It's a joke. I don't have joke. I just have a regular cup. I don't have joke-sized cups here.
You don't go for a Nalgene bottle. It's Nalgene.
What does that mean, Nalgene?
Watch out! You should always take care of your hygiene, just like your Nalgene.
Oh, you do have a big bottle. Good, thank you, James, for having a big.
Why is he above
I always
us?
feel comfortable.
Why is he in the above bubble? He's the king of the show?
Oh, no, Andy, you're so paranoid. It's different for different people.
No, I know what it looks like from all of you. I'm on the goddamn bottom. I'm on the left because it's funny
that's
to
how
you
I see
to
you.
say that I'm on the left when I'm a neoliberal.
Okay, so we've got Andy Kindler on the left, James Adomian on the right. Yeah, Eddie Pepitone the center.
I'm the new Ron Silver. I'm the new Ron Silver of us three.
I'm the host, and we have Andy Kindler on the left and James Adomian on the right. Let's get right into the news. We're going to take certain news items. Pasta, frozen pasta being recalled. Gentlemen, Andy on the left. What do you say about the left? What do you say from the left, Andy?
It's
Frozen
poison.
pasta.
First of all, I want extra GMO. Give me extra GMO. You know what I'm saying? If you can make my orange into a steak, that's what I would like.
All right, I don't see your left viewpoint there, but James Adomian on the right.
I choked.
A lot of us are the conservative movement. We get criticized for being xenophobic and so forth. We have no problem with law-abiding Italian imported pastas. Our problem is not with Barilla pastas. We don't have a problem with ragu. Our problem with this is unlicensed street pasta that's coming over here.
Let me tell you something. If the trans people get their way, it's not going to be pasta anymore. You'll order pasta, and all of a sudden it's chicken.
Hey, Andy, you're on the left. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Andy's on the left.
That was a mistake.
Okay. All right.
You can't put labels on me, Eddie. You can't put labels on me.
Well, we covered the pasta issue, I think. Now let's talk about the resurgence of the New York Yankees. They look like they are getting their act together. Andy,
oh my God, you really? I mean, I'm afraid to go there, boyfriend. That is the weird thing that Eddie is in favor of such a capitalistic team. When I have a socialist Mets background, the Mets owners are great.
Oh, well, yeah. Eddie was a Brooklyn Dodgers fan and had to give it up when they moved to LA. He's one of those guys.
No, my parents were both Brooklyn Dodger fans, and they had their hearts.
Why is he laughing at that?
I don't know, because he doesn't understand sports.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
If you don't know the Brooklyn Dodgers, then you don't know the Brooklyn Dodgers. You don't understand America, pal.
Gentlemen, what's up with AstraZeneca? They keep stumbling. James?
Is this the squawk box? It's CNBC squawk box.
AstraZeneca, James. They stumble a lot.
I'm personally not. I'm personally electing not to get a vaccine for me and my family. I think that's an individual choice, but I think I'm an investor in AstraZeneca. I think that obviously, anything that comes to market is going to have some secondary problems. There's going to be secondary problems. Anything that you sell on market, whether it's faulty tires or faulty airplanes, is going to have a little bit of death on the side.
The government shouldn't be giving you a vaccine that can cure you. What is this? What is this? A free Kmart sale?
You need to be vaccinating yourself by your own bootstraps.
Right.
Take your bootstraps, wrap them around your bicep, and vaccinate yourself.
You're talking about
being on the right.
I know. Okay? Now James is going to show you, Andy, right now that the left.
Yes, funny.
Yes, of course. That's what's going to happen. Now,
show me how to do it, James.
No,
from the left.
And Andy, this is nothing against you. This is nothing against you.
He says Jew. Nothing against Jew.
This is nothing against you. That
you could be an anti-Semite, Eddie. I see it now.
I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish.
What?
You know, my mother's Jewish.
That's the only kink in my armor chain.
Hello, welcome to Left and Right.
Is this your only voice that you do? Is this what you're doing?
Eddie,
is that why you weren't on Saturday Night Live? Eddie, do your boss. Oh, today I am the boss. The meeting will start. Now do the right-wing guy. Hello. And they write
and then you're like laughter.
And then you're like, Eddie, drop the character, and it's the biggest character he has. I'm tired of doing characters. I'm tired of doing these fucking characters.
Mr. Michaels, you have ruined comedy. Mr. Michaels, the only reason that I am auditioning here for you is because my truck broke down.
That's what he said when he got into the basement at 30 Rock where the security is. He was like, I'm here to teach a lesson to this company.
You know what? I just want to say right now, I want to thank Lorne Michaels. These guys won't do it, but I want to thank Lorne Michaels for giving a platform to a fucking Nazi like Trump. I don't remember in World War II you ever saying, we don't have our special guest because Hitler's caught in the bunker. Sorry, everybody. He can't host the show.
What's next? Goebbels filling in for Will Rogers? Huh? How about the Thin Man with a Mussolini story arc?
Gentlemen, let's talk about the Thin Man. Okay. What, Andy?
No, I had nothing. Seriously.
Okay. Gentlemen, now this time, James, you're from the left, and Andy, you're...
Well, that's the 2-year-olds, the worst 7-year-olds in the business.
It looks like Netanyahu. I'm just reading from the Times, by the way. It looks like Netanyahu has a path to a majority and a 6th term, the Israeli exit poll show. Andy, from the right?
I say, if I'm from the right, I go, Netanyahu's great, and he's doing well. And
very funny. You're right. The right.
He's very good.
That was Andy from the right. James from the left. We have Netanyahu.
Netanyahu's great.
The exit polls.
Obviously, I think there's some problematic issues with Netanyahu not only in Israel, but for implications worldwide. Obviously, I think that the implications for security in the region are negative when you have a very powerful, let's face it, a strong man in a nuclear-armed country.
This guy hates Jews.
I do.
I'm a Jew. Are you putting down Jews? Because you can't possibly be against an individual person who's a Jew for the fact that they're fascist. You can't be. If you say you don't like a Jew, you are an anti-Semite.
Well,
get off my air!
I'm sorry, Mr. Kindler. I can't be anti-Semitic because I have a weak, high-pitched voice. So that's not the way it works.
People say I'm not even white anymore because I'm Jewish, they say. Have you gotten that one recently?
Ooh, no. I consider you extremely white.
No, James knows these arguments. He knows all of the...
I know all the arguments. I say, yeah. Let me tell you something. What they're going to come... First, they're going to... It's this anti-white...
By the way, gentlemen, I got the vaccine. I got the Johnson & Johnson shot. Gentlemen, did you get the vaccine yet? Andy, let's go from you.
Well, I was going to get the vaccine, so I called up. I said, "Is Johnson there?" He said, "No, he's at a very important meeting." I said, "Can I speak to Johnson then?" He goes, "Speaking."
That is great. By the way, let's just drop the fucking, left and right thing, but that is terrific music hall style comedy. No, it just is. And British music hall at that. James, Andy, did you get the vaccine? I got the Johnson & Johnson one.
Not yet, because I'm 64, so I'm 1 year too young for the vaccine.
Hold it, you didn't get it?
Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm 64.
Yeah, but you're in the entertainment.
Oh, I forgot. That's true. I did get it.
Did they open it up to entertainers yet?
I would assume they did.
Okay, so internet people are after that. Then I guess.
Oh, I'm on the I'm regular singer-songwriter guitarist.
How about inactive members of the WGA? I'm paid up on my dues, but I'm inactive. How does that work?
Then you should, by all rights, get it.
No, I actually looked it up to see if I qualified. I'm 1 pound shy of obesity, so I couldn't go get the vaccine.
Are you being serious?
I am. I'm 1 pound off from being obese. So
it's like I have hypertension, but not bad enough. Seriously.
Is that true?
Yeah, you can't.
Was there a number they were looking at?
No, they. I think it's the honor system now. Actually, I think I could. My podcast partner, J. Elvis Weinstein, he pointed out that you probably could lie now. I could lie and get away.
Or you could put yourself through some extreme hypertension for a couple of days.
I got confused and dressed as a woman because I thought it was Vietnam.
Give yourself a day where you drive to LAX and then John Wayne Airport and then Burbank and see if that's enough hypertension to qualify.
More like John Wayne Gacy Airport. Oh, man. 80s comedy was the best.
Oh, wasn't it?
John Wayne, more like John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Eddie Pepitone's getting a technological upgrade.
This is from James.
Oh, you have
remember this, James?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was UCB, Gallery of Evil, 2006, 2005, 2006.
I did a character on that show. I was a union. I was a unionized vampire. Like I was the Hoffa of vampires. You see the reaction? You see the reaction that elicits? It's extremely funny.
I know how to cast Eddie Pepitone. And if I remember correctly, he came on the show and like about 2 minutes in, dropped the bit and was like, I hate fucking Halloween.
That's right. I think I did that. Because I have just a disdain for artifice, when I'm doing characters. Being an authentic. I'm so working class that I got the Sacco and Vanzetti vaccine. I got the Sacco and Vanzetti.
Oh, so you're pretty working class then. I don't want to say that I went to an old clinic, but they gave it to me with a thing of bamboo.
This is funny. Eddie's range.
You ready for the vaccine?
Woo! A guy shot a dart into me.
Yeah, it's a guy. It's a comic who his bit mistakenly thinks that the vaccines are like anal suppositories.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Whoa!
AstraZeneca.
By the way, get ready. We are going to have Todd Glass join us in a few minutes.
I'm out. I'll see you after this commercial.
And by the way, very funny, Eddie. You peppering me with, don't forget to upgrade your thing. There's nothing to upgrade. And you had me, I was crying. I called my mother who's passed away, so she couldn't help. And what am I I thought I needed to upgrade to be able to accommodate 3 people.
Steve, my producer, Steve Fine Arts, came at you with those
Is he
emails.
Jewish? Because he's very, I think he's a warrior.
He is a warrior.
He's like a warrior to me.
If you need me to make room for Todd Glass, let me just go and make room for Todd Glass. No, I'll make room for Todd Glass, and I know that you got to have him on.
I don't know what this bit James is doing, but he's wild when he gets going.
Honestly,
You never know.
hold on a second.
Serious.
Hold on a second.
Serious.
It's me. It's Todd Glass. How are you? How? Honestly, seriously, it's me, Todd. What if I thought? Honestly, I've been listening. This is really funny. You guys are doing. You actually some pretty good bits. I was watching and I was thinking, AstraZeneca.
Now you tell me what Todd does that's different than that. That's exactly.
Honestly, seriously, I swear to George Carlin. To George Carlin. Honestly. Seriously, honestly, what if I thought, honestly,
That voice is so spot on.
Here's a bunch of bubbles. I got a bunch of bubbles. Let me blow some bubbles at you. My father invested in bubbles and he died. And so I got, actually, there's a surplus of bubbles over here.
I don't ever need to hear Todd Glass again.
I
That's
know.
the thing I love about it. I don't want Todd Glass to ruin the joy of someone who does him and chooses the material more wisely.
Hold on a second. That's disrespectful.
No, you're funnier than Todd. You're funnier.
Todd Glass, the Todd Glass radio show, although he's just a guest.
Oh, God, he's dead. He's not going to be able to come on now, Eddie. Not after that.
Seriously, what if I thought, honestly, it's truth to God. I swear to God. What if I thought that was funny? What if I really thought that was funny? Eddie, I'll do the Instagram live. What if I thought, and then it came on, and I was like, I know it's not funny, but I honestly, for the bit, I pretend that it's fucking funny. And that's commitment. You fucking commit to it. If it's not funny, that's what makes it fucking funny.
How does the couch cushion? I don't get how the couch
really.
cushion
I'm
plays
not
into this.
sure how the couch cushion is helping.
Hold on a second. I'm going to make room for James. Hold on a second. I want to get James back on here because I want to hear James' version of me do the vision. Because it's...
He always creates a very elaborate scenario.
It reminds me of the old Carson show. Hold on a second.
There's so many levels.
No, guys, I was doing the thing with the pillow, like the old impressionists that would be like, "Hold on, here's and they would turn around.
They would turn around,
and then the guy would show up.
I play with that form too. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're on a good roll, but I play with that form too, where I'll say, "Do you guys like characters?" And I say, "Okay, I'm going to do a Chicago teacher," and I turn around, I put my back to the audience, then I turn around and I just do my voice again, like it's just exactly the same.
Because you're sticking it in the eye of the whole form.
I'm tired of they teaching these kids, and I come down to the loop. Here in Chicago. Or the lake. There's a working class. This city needs more Studs Terkel.
Hey, Eddie, how come you don't talk to your sister anymore, Eddie?
See, before Adomian came along, this was what I was doing was considered top of the... Nobody gets Eddie like Andy, and now I can't even sell it anywhere.
Oh, somebody said Todd was here, but I don't see him. Todd, if you're here, just request to join. Gentlemen, AstraZeneca is stumbling.
They are stumbling. What is the show that you're doing? Is it like a CNBC show? Is that what it is? Gentlemen.
You know who really bothers me? I don't watch a lot of cable news, but I'm serious, but when I do, and I see that fucking guy, Jim Cramer. Do you do with Jim Cramer? He kind of just goes...
Buy. It's a buy. We're selling buy. We're saying buy. We're saying buy on Pfizer. Pfizer's a Bizer.
Do you remember when Jon Stewart read him? When Jon Stewart read him the Riot Act? Wow, Jon Stewart, you were able to defeat Jim Cramer. Nice going. That's my anger.
Yeah.
I have some kind of anger at Jon Stewart that I can't place.
Yeah,
He's gone. He's gone. Andy, he's gone. There's no more reason than
he's still coming up my ass. I don't need him coming up my ass. And I'm a Jew. I kept my real goddamn Jew name. He ran away from his Jew name, and he's making $10 billion.
I wouldn't throw Jon Stewart out of bed, but I would leave it at that.
He could be shorter than me. He could be shorter than me, ladies and gentlemen.
He is short.
The world's stupidest insult comic. He could be shorter than me.
He
I'm
could be. I
5'5".
can't verify it.
Yeah. And when I verify it, I'm going to say, hey, how's the weather down there, asshole?
Yeah, if the guy shot somebody in the street, they brought him in for a police lineup, he'd get off because they couldn't register him height wise.
I call people short stuff if they're shorter than me. Hey, short stuff.
I just go right to Napoleon.
Kindler?
Hey, Napoleon.
Who are you punching?
Is that a Dark Helmet reference?
No, this is a guy. There's a guy across the room, and I'm trying to hit him. I apologize.
What is it? What is it? Spaceballs?
How come Eddie's? What, are you on a hike, Eddie? Why are you so dehydrated? You haven't moved more than an inch in 3 hours, and he's over there slogging down.
My urologist,
right,
told me to hydrate earlier in the day.
He did. I would love to see you as a urologist. You would go to a urologist just for the 10 minutes.
Eddie is exercising on a recumbent pedicab. So it's like a stationary pedicab where you lean back. I gotta get to a gig in Austin.
Hey, look, Choo-Choo. Eddie Pepitone sits around with, it's like watching Karashnikov from Private Butter.
By the way, I feel like, let's talk about comedy again. I mean, Lord
Again,
Michael
see what he does? He looks to the left, he looks to the right, and then back. Is he frozen?
He froze. I'm frozen.
That was a joke. I
got
you, and that's me playing with the technology. That is me.
God. I auditioned for Encino Man, and I lost it. I lost it to Brendan Fraser.
Look,
I had an honest commitment. Not only I looked like I was from the last glacial maximum. True Ice Age.
Mr. Pauly Shore is funny. Mr. Larry the Cable Guy. If you make somebody laugh, you're funny. Call me stupid. I like terrible comedy. Call me an idiot. I'm wrong.
You opened that free speech comedy club in Simi Valley, right? It's called Free Speakers.
That's when you hear. It's amazing that free speech used to mean free speech, and now it means I'm going to say the most racist thing in the world to you right now. Right?
Freedom of fucking speech.
Free speech.
Free speech. It means, what it usually means is that their audience has stopped laughing and that they're mostly just cheering and going, yeah.
But tell me you don't like to get an audience cheering for your comedy.
Oh, yes, I'm the master. I'm a master communicator. I know when they're going to laugh. I know that when they're going to cry.
the impresario.
That's a beautiful character. Now, how long have you been...
I only get cheers from the audience right when the lions are released from underneath the gladiatorial stadium and they know there's about to be bloodshed.
Gladiatorial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is he on a steady cam? What are you doing over there, Joe? What has he got got a jerry rig?
Whoa, James, that's terrific stuff.
What do you have, a selfie stick?
Why have people not done more punchline stuff where they're like, Simi Valley? Rather see me in San Diego. Am I
wrong? That's me, baby. They're afraid to get into my territory.
Thoughts on Thomas Middleditch? He ran a great Verizon campaign. And Middleditch was a great spokesman. By the way, Andy, are you going to be doing any more commercials? Your commercial career?
Anything. My favorite one, and as I've always said, it's not TV that bothers me; it's the commercials. But we got it all I want it all. 5G. We have the greatest 5G for our 4 customers who live in Dayton, Ohio, can listen to each other like a crisp. It sounds like their face is inside your body. That's how good the sound is.
I love the subtle rivalry and condemnation between these two friends, Eddie Pepitone and Andy Kindler, who've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And like a lot of comics have been around for a long time, they either give shit to somebody for not making a living at all, or if they're making a living, that's also equally bad.
You got them. You nailed them. And I'm punching up.
You.
I'm punching up, Eddie.
You. You don't work in this town. Oh, yeah, fuck you. You do.
Yeah.
You want to bring on Alice Wetterland?
What happened to Todd Glass? Alice,
on
sure
in a
will bring
couple-
on Alice.
Did
you insult Todd Glass?
No, he's coming on too. Oh, there you go. Let's see.
I'm not going to say you're the worst host in the history of any person in the history of produced sound, but when you go, oh no, he'll be on later.
I'm driving. Hey.
Oh no, don't hurt anybody.
This is great that you have added like driving to it. Where are you going? That's a host. That's what a host does. Where are you going, Alan?
Nice going, Eddie. Smooth.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going home to my my abode in Simi.
And see me.
See me.
You can see me in my house.
Where are you coming from then, I guess is the better question.
I mean Burbank. Where else?
Oh my God. Isn't it nice? Yeah, I'm very close to
I was fucking
Burbank.
pounding down the door at Flappers. Book me. Book me, motherfucker. No, I don't want to teach a class. Okay, I will. I'm teaching a class. So.
Are you teaching a class online for Flappers?
I'm teaching a class for Flappers, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was part of the bit.
It was, and then it wasn't.
Oh,
that's how classes start.
I like the way Flappers, they're in Burbank, but they might as well be like upstate New York as far as they're concerned.
They don't care where they are. They don't even know where they are.
I like that Flappers Comedy Club has a brand that makes it sound like it's from the 1920s, the time of cigarette girls and prohibition, but you go there and it's just Burbank guys who are like, I play golf on the weekends.
Have you looked at the waitresses? They all wear like fringe. They have to wear, it's mandated.
Yes.
Mandated fringe.
Well, they were going to call it the Triangle Shirt Factory Fire Club.
But they thought the triangle waist, it's the waist shirt factory, by the way.
And
My father was involved in that effort.
This could be too soon, Eddie, but I went to the factory, to the place the next day. I go, bad timing, but I did have a shirt that was due today. I don't want
to rush anybody, but I have a waist shirt.
I have a waist shirt. Look, who likes to be trapped in the building?
And it's hard.
4 waist shirts.
You make the perfect triangle-shaped waist shirts, and I was just hoping that I could. I ordered it.
Sir, we lost. I'll be the guy who still owns the factory. Sir, we lost about 100 of our girls yesterday in a fire. Do you still have the number? I'll look. But if you have the number for the shirt.
No, I don't want to cause trouble. I know it's bad time. I'm that guy.
Look.
Oh, no, I know you are all. And my heart goes out to you.
Sir, we don't have any finished.
I'm one of the girls. Are they here for the funeral?
No. It was a medium shirt.
No, okay. Hey, one more question. Why are we having the funeral here at the factory?
Because you can't get out. At the end.
Okay. I don't know why you had to remind me.
We'd like to commemorate some of the people we've lost by remembering that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. It's a triangle joke.
I did not even get that, but you had so much joy in your delivery.
I got it.
Look, get over it. Walk it off. Walk it off, lady. There's death
Wait, I
everywhere.
can't walk out of here.
Your audio.
Best job I ever had, though. Best job I ever had.
Eddie has noticed that there's an audio problem.
Alice, do you when you're
What if I
driving
got in an
around?
accident right now? This is probably
No,
bad.
don't. Well, if you got in an accident, it would be good
You
for
know-
my numbers, but I don't want you to be.
Oh, we could get up to 127.
Oh, don't say it.
The joke said 127 is not that. Oh, we lost somebody with that joke.
We lost a few people. By the way, you ever watch that? Like, where did Alice go? Oh, there she is. Okay, the sun is blocking her.
That must be hard to drive in that environment.
You ever drive
Where there's sun?
directly?
I don't like it. I don't
You
like
ever
it.
you ever drive directly into the sun? Like you're just driving directly into the sun, like Icarus. Anybody have the Icarus?
Icarus
can't
on
wear
a Sunday drive.
I can't wear sunglasses. They
That's
bother
the
me.
4:30 Ocean Park casting call drive. You're driving into the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Oh.
how Hollywood pretends that Santa Monica is still part of the same city. And they will just blithely be like, hey, could you pop down to Santa Monica today? That you might as well ask me to just zip over to Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Hey,
While you're going
we
by
have a-
David Kelly's studio, why don't you swing by Santa Monica?
We have a
Eddie.
Pop-Tarts.
I
We
have
have
to
a
get my
Pop-Tarts
doggy
thing
back.
for you. It's in Catalina. Is that okay?
A Pop-Tart thing.
It's underwater in Catalina.
Eddie has an
But,
urgent delivery of ice
Oh,
Okay.
hi.
Alice, we're gonna have we have to put Todd
Yeah,
on. We're gonna
Yeah,
join
get rid
Todd.
of me
So
because
thanks.
okay, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you for
You have
coming
to
on.
remove me because I'm driving, so I can't touch the screen.
Okay. Let's see if I can do that.
I like, Alice, how dangerous and safe you're being.
That's my new brand, baby. Dangerous and safe.
Oh, I'm having trouble removing you, Alice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Alice,
great
can you-
executive.
Hello.
Eddie's the best executive in town. I'm trying to remove
Maybe I
you,
could just-
but I'm having trouble.
Can you
close
pull
it.
over?
I'll
Can you
just close
pull
it.
over and remove?
I could actually pull over. I'll better pull over, and I'm going to
Oh
tell
my
everybody
God.
what's going. I'm on a live. I'm on a live with Eddie and Dana, and James is why. That's why I'm pulled over. Sorry, I'm on a live. Okay.
By the
I'm
way,
pulled
it
over.
looks like
Andy.
you're somewhere beautiful.
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm still
I'm
here.
gonna
I haven't
click.
gone. I
No
love you,
more
James.
X. Okay,
Andy,
I'm
she
leaving.
thought-
Bye.
Hi.
Bye,
Thank you,
Alice. Andy, she
Bye,
thought
Alice.
you were Dana Gould, I think. She said
Yes,
Dana.
she did.
She said Eddie and Dana.
Okay. Let's
You
look
know
for
what?
Todd.
That would not hurt me if I was Dana Gould. I'd take the upgrade.
Now let's see if we have Todd here. I was told he is on.
Was that your? I heard you sent the special audio guy over there for that call.
Oh, you know,
Get it?
I-
Because the audio wasn't so good.
yeah. She was very funny in a pinch, though. Really funny. Like somewhat. You know, it's not easy to be funny driving. I don't know if you gentlemen have.
Eddie, what
tried
if this
that.
voice never goes away? What if you just can't get out of this voice? Karen?
Hi, I'm Eddie Pepitone's character voice.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Thank you, honey. I am hungry. Why would I interrupt James talking?
on
Hey, Todd, you have to request to join. I don't see fucking
Oh.
Todd in the
Todd,
thing.
get in here.
Honestly, seriously, what if I request. You know what I thought? You know what I thought would be
Honestly?
funny if, honestly, seriously, there needs to be bar rescue, but for Instagram Live. When somebody pops into an Instagram Live and they say, you know what, you could actually spice it up with some better background locations.
People are still talking in the chat room about the audio problems, and we wonder why we're doomed as a race.
Talk to me in the chat
They're
room.
saying like, "Hey, what's the deal with the sound?" Someone's got to look
Oh,
into
there's
that.
Todd. There's Todd. Todd says, I'm loving this. Come on, Todd.
Todd, come on the air. Yeah, see,
Todd, quit hiding in your ivory tower.
Let's see. You know, it's not easy being the host.
It's not easy.
Oh
being
yeah.
the host.
Did you
To
say?
say nothing of all the frontline workers, the nurses, but hosting an Instagram live. That's where it starts to wear on you.
Eddie,
Your
when
psychic
did you
ability.
realize, Eddie, that you had no interest in what other people were saying and that hosting a show would be difficult? When did you realize that first?
That is kind of true.
No, you're the best host in town. You kidding me? This is the way all shows to be hosted.
He's such a great host. The coronavirus has booked 6 weeks. Am I wrong?
Richard Pryor.
Okay. Todd, you have to request to join. I can't find you, fucko.
What's wrong? Hey, Richard Pryor, what's wrong? They couldn't get Richard Previous?
That's terrific.
This was my bit from Montreal when I was doing Andy roasting the industry, but I went older comedian. So I was like, hey, guess what, Buster Keaton? Here's a tip. Turn the train around.
Wow.
I told you, Dan, I told the story a lot, but Dan Mintz went to see the State of the Industry, and he didn't have his glasses on because he had to leave anyway, and he thought I had turned into the worst comedian in the world because he came in the middle of you doing me. He couldn't figure out what's That's all he heard.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like we're waiting? Are we waiting for Todd Glass?
No, because he's not requesting to join.
It's like waiting for Godot, except Godot is off stage the whole time, ruining the play.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, I'm trying to show up there. I know there's a bench. I know there's a lot of tension. I thought I would show up, but honestly, what if I didn't? What if I didn't? What if I came on and said I'm not here, but everybody saw that he was here. Everybody knew he was there, but he didn't show up, but he did.
This is tough. I haven't had my afternoon coffee yet.
No, Eddie, you're doing a lot of the hosting these days where the host is completely doesn't say anything and sits there like an old cocker.
I'm not like that though. An old what?
We're getting a report that Todd Glass is having tech problems, which to me is funny to just imagine cutting to like a grandfather clock exploding with gears. Boing, 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 and it looks like Metropolis. It looks like an outtake from Metropolis. Hold on a second. I'm surrounded by robots. I don't understand.
Oh, here's Charlotte. Charlotte, what happened?
You have more. No, I think it's great that you have more affection for your dog than any human being in the entire world. All of a sudden, he cheers up, James. You see that? Oh, you could have the same look. I could be licking your face, and James could be licking your face.
I like, Eddie, that your dogs look like they wear eyeshadow. Your dogs look like they're fans of Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
All right, we can't find Todd, so let's.
You know what's great? You know what great TV is? And I'm serious about this. Great TV is 20 to 25 minutes of people thinking someone new is going to come on. That's what they love. They don't like
Walter Cronkite used to do that.
They like when
used to be
entertainment's on deck. That's what they like.
Do you remember Cronkite going? I think we have Bob Hope in the building.
Cronkite sounds a lot like his other guy.
Wait a minute. Was Bob Hope supposed to be on to talk about the Kennedy assassination?
Yes. Bob Hope had a great take on the whole thing. Go ahead, James. Do Bob Hope talking about the Kennedy assassination.
Wow, it really must have been some kind. Wow, I didn't know his stroke. I didn't know the guy's stroke was so strong. He got him in one shot.
Hey, Marc Maron's in the room. What do you think of that? Let's get Marc Maron. Let's make him work. Come on, Marc.
Yeah, man. What do you? Yeah,
come on, Marc. You can't just sit and look. You got.
I can request, but I'm not sure I need to step down in my career.
Let's see if he comes on. I just.
But he doesn't want.
This will be great.
Why do you pressure everybody?
Marc's been coming on. Marc's been coming on a lot.
There he is. Jews, and Jews.
Hey, could you do?
I'm just Armenian.
You're doing all these great current impressions. Does anyone do Hey, Andy, can you give me a Gene Rayburn? Could you?
Oh, yes. When Edward got home, he noticed something was wrong with his blank.
Oh,
I'm going to go with cock.
I'm gonna go with cock.
How you doing, fellas?
Oh, you look
Good,
good.
Mark.
You're outside.
No, I'm in my kitchen. There's just light coming in from behind me. Look, you know what this is, Andy?
How telling.
Ooh, latkes.
Smoked sable.
Oh, my God. Barney Greengrass.
Yeah, I didn't put the paprika on yet. That's why you didn't recognize it.
Do you guys know that Marc Maron is fantastic at cooking and everything?
He's a
No,
great
I
cook.
didn't know that.
He's a great cook, and he's a well-traveled foodie too.
No, I mean, that's right.
James, do me, please. Do me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man. I just said, and feel, it's a year after coronavirus. It's been a lot of hardship. You start to see the hearts popping up on the bottom of the screen. They're not laughing, but it's something. Really?
Yeah.
And now I'm judging an audience based on how few hearts there are. Oh, that's it? That's all it's worth?
My God. This has to be bad that he gets to our essence in 3 seconds.
Well, I mean, I think it's just like all you got to do is jump on the Semitic wave. Remember when I said, Andy, when I said traveling with you and Eugene Merman was like traveling with the history of the Jewish people?
Yeah, do me in the plane looking in the overhead. Excuse me.
What do you mean? What do you mean this can move during the flight? What do you mean?
God, maybe somebody call Ed Krasnick. Can we get Ed Krasnick?
Oh, that would be. I think the screen would probably explode from the
It's
Jubilee.
like a guilt sandwich, Andy. A guilt.
It's like a guilt.
sandwich.
Do you see that? Do you see that?
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, here's
Not at all.
Here's Ed Krasnick. Here's Ed Krasnick. He's at an audition. So I go to the audition, and the woman says, "Whenever you're comfortable, Ed, you can begin." And he says, "I've never been comfortable in my life. Nevertheless."
Do you know Ed, James?
Yeah, I know Ed. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I know. He was running some sort of school of some kind. I think it was a guilt operation. It was
Self-help therapy.
Yeah, it was self-help therapy.
He's teaching people how to drive Uber and how to make short films. It's a real kind of half and half.
And
type.
process.
It's a comedy driving school where it's run by comedians who are also professional drivers.
I can't tell what voice. Is that Eddie? You did Eddie.
That
right?
was James. I don't know.
I know, but it was
lost
Eddie,
track
though,
now.
right?
You can do Ed. James does a good Eddie, I think. It's like yelling with an accent.
I'm Freddie Pepitone. I'm his estranged brother.
Yeah.
I love when you do me doing Penny Lane. Could you do the Penny Lane bit?
Yeah. Penny Lane. It's in my ears. Ah! It's in my eyes. Mommy, why did we move to Penny fucking Lane?
I love that.
This is great. Maybe we can have the audience just chime in and make James a fucking impressionist jukebox.
That's what happens.
Oh, by the way, the extra 400 people is not from Marc, Eddie. Don't worry. It's not from Marc at all. No, Eddie. You were hovering at about 100 because that's what normally happens. Now the 400 people shift comes in.
No, usually
Well, it's been a long
around 22.
It was a rough day for my people today. We went through, I had to take my new kitten to the vet.
Ooh.
And it was a sad morning, but it looks like he's going to be all right. Because I don't know, he hurt his foot, but he had a fever. I ran him in because I was going crazy. The doc didn't know what the fever was, but he did hurt his foot. I got x-rays. I got an aspirin injection. I got him antibiotics. They put him on fluids. They did blood work. And then I brought him home, and he seemed okay for a little while, but then he zonked out again. But now he seems okay. And I just, it only cost $700 for me to feel good today. Which is quite honestly cheaper than an 8-ball, which I would still be doing right now. And the 8-ball
But
would
your
last long.
affection for cats and the way that you save them is it's unparalleled.
It's unparalleled.
And I'm being
But
sincere.
it's a little nuts, man. I dragged my friend Kit through it because she got me the kitten, and this kitten I don't need any more death in my life. I don't want to fucking I put down 2 cats last year, and it's just like all of a sudden this kitten's sick, so I'm like, why did you make me take it?
Did you lashed out at him?
Not quite.
It's almost like the more generous you are with cats, you become a vector for their eventual doom.
Yes. Well, that's what you buy. You're investing in a tragedy when you get a pet.
Absolutely.
You know?
As a matter of fact, when I look at my dog and I'm so attached to him, I just always think, oh God, what am I going to do when they,
And Eddie, that's what the dogs are thinking about you too.
Yeah. It's going to be a tight race. I think there.
It's going to be neck and neck.
If I were a betting man.
Here's the way Marc spends half of his day. What did you swallow? Did you swallow something? Is he digging at his? Why are you digging at your chest?
Here, man, the cat's like, meow, and he's like, I don't know what that means. Here, try some chili.
That's exactly what happens. But my cats will talk to me. We have an understanding. This little one's cute.
Sammy? Is that Sammy?
What have you been doing, Andy? Are you all right at the house?
I've never been happier in my life. I've never wanted to leave the house before, and I wanted to leave it even less now. And the only thing I'm bummed about is the vaccine, but that's going to be shipped in. And I don't see it. I guess if it went on 4 or 5, 6, 7 years, it would start to affect. But not.
What about you?
Andy, you've got good architectural lines in your house, Andy, I've got to say.
Andy, you can get the vaccine.
Clean lines.
Why don't you get the vaccine?
Because I'm 64.
Yeah, but
I'm so close.
Tell them you have Tay-Sachs. Or
I'm a Jew. I'm a nervous Jew. What line do you need me to go?
I got the vaccine. I told them that my career was on its last legs. Am I wrong?
I was told, I went out and got one out of town. And I was prepared to tell them that I had heart disease, which I do a bit. And I was prepared to tell them that I work in the food industry, which apparently some comedians are doing. That if you have a pay stub from a comedy club that serves food, you're in.
You're right. That's true. Is that true? Is that happening?
That's what I heard.
Well, too bad I don't work those clubs.
Hey, would this be better if I had this behind me?
Yeah.
People say I need something behind me.
You don't work for money, James? It's all
No.
charity now?
No, I do this. This is the best it's been.
Have you done the Bernie for everybody yet? Have you done your Bernie?
No, we haven't gotten into Bernie yet.
What's Bernie thinking now?
Look, I think that we're making great progress with Instagram allowing 4 people at the same time, but it needs to expand. We need 8 or 16 faces at a time in order to get a democratic representation of the American people.
Andy, are you having trouble with your tripod?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just ran out of power, and not in the business. Oh no!
Oh my God, he's red now.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
I
all right?
can't. Hello. My grandfather used to pick up the phones at my father's plumbing place after he stopped. He would pick up, hello.
I would love it if Andy Kindler was trapped like in 2001: A Space Odyssey with an evil spaceship computer, because he'd be like, I can hear you, Andy, and be like, mind your own business.
Oh, I can hold them.
Andy, I just can't see you on a jetpack. I can't see Andy on a jetpack because jetpacks are coming soon, and I just see you.
Jeez. How funny would that be for the first 10 minutes before he hurt himself? It'd be so hilarious. Right before he hurt himself, up to the point where he hurts himself.
Hold it. Andy's due at the club, and like the club owner's waiting for Andy to come in via jetpack.
I just spent the last minute and a half trying to figure out that I sent in text, and I couldn't get the screen off. What's the point
Andy,
of living at this age?
is this your foray? Is this your foray into prop comedy? What you're doing right now?
Hey, next time you're hungry and you want pretzels outside, why don't you put pretzels in the container? I got 1 million of these.
That's a container for pretzels? What do you?
Hey, I like coffee. I like ice. How about iced coffee? I got 1 million of these.
You're reminding me of Letterman's old sidekick. What was the guy's name again?
Larry Bud Melman.
Larry Bud Melman.
Right.
You're reminding me of Larry Bud Melman.
Hey, I get the paper sent to me now. Get it? Woo!
Hey, Andy, when was the last time you did comedy? I mean,
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been all penned up in here. I'm all penned up.
I was setting. Oh, he's got the nose on.
Ever since I got the plate in my head, guys, fellas.
Yeah.
I got the plate in my head. I feel different.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I think you sound good.
He
I
does.
was throwing you a softball, Andy. I thought you would say 1986.
Hold on a second. I'm going to check my oximeter. Let me check my oximeter.
What is that? Oh, you got an oximeter?
Yeah, I just got it in the mail. Very
Just
What is
now?
it?
A year into COVID?
A year into it? By the
year
way,
into
things
it.
are happening. Yeah. By the way, James Corden is looking for like a Larry Bud Melman type, Andy.
How would you even know that? What do you think?
Because I get the Corden newsletter.
Now, Eddie?
Do they still
I
have
got breakdown services. Hey, fellas, I get the breakdowns. If we all chip in $30 a day, I get the breakdown.
That's my agent. I got knocked down a couple levels, and that's my agent now. At least he does get the breakdowns, and that's all he'll tell you.
I heard that all of the. I heard.
I got Backstage West.
Oh yeah, go. Good for you. That's good. In the back with the
Is it
listings.
just me or?
Yeah.
I heard
I
that the
still
entire
advertise on
comedy,
that page.
all comedy business is moving to Austin. Aren't you guys aware that Joe Rogan is setting up Dolly World? He's setting up the Joe Rogan Adventure Project. There's going to be a theater. There's going to be a keto restaurant and a domestic terrorist training center.
And there's a 2 submission hold minimum for the shows.
Hey, remember the days when like Corolla and those guys were just horrible comedians? But now they've got there's now COVID. I'm not just a horrible comedian. I'm also now giving out incorrect information.
I heard the first week at Rogan's new comedy theater, Q was going to be performing.
Oh, QAnon?
What?
Q.
The guy himself?
Q, the guy Q. Yeah, he's going to be there.
I got Q.
Get ready for some wacky 11 p.m. drop-ins from Alex Jones.
Every night there.
Can I get on?
Every night. Crisis actors. This isn't an audience. It's crisis actors.
The fourth wall isn't real. We have evidence that the fourth wall was engineered by Henry Kissinger.
Hey, this shirt's a psyop.
Yeah, it is actually. Is that a brand?
I don't know.
What is going on with
I want to
your
just do Dennis
camera?
Miller.
I feel like a shoe salesman looking up at you like this, Andy. Why is your camera so tilted? I feel like, sir, does the 9 fit?
Because I was running out of
That's
power.
better.
I was running out of power, and then I
but you change the angle. You get rid of 3 chins. Look at that. Look, it's like you look like your headset.
I was on a shoot once. And the guy goes, "You got more chins than a Chinese phone book." What the fuck? How could you even say something like that?
That's a Joan Rivers joke.
I'm no good at roasting. Say something hurtful to me, please, Andy.
You're not as handsome as you were a year ago.
Are we even?
But in another way, you're more sexy. So I take that back.
Oh,
this isn't roasting. This is the lightly frying something.
Yeah.
I believe in praise.
Saute.
I'm terrible at being roasted because, hit me again, Andy.
Nice hat. What time is the ski
Hey,
patrol?
go fuck yourself.
Whoa!
That's what I do too.
Who the fuck are you? Sorry, is that not funny? Is that not
Yeah,
funny?
really, man. You got to go there with the hat.
Yeah, man.
How come my screen keeps going dark and I don't really mean it's my time?
I don't know. Does it really?
No, it did a couple seconds ago. I'm like, only old people have to tell everybody what's going on while they're on the phone. I just saw a flash.
I'm going to try to fit Paul Provenza in here.
Oh God, don't.
Oh, was that a joke, Eddie?
I'm kidding. Yes,
Eddie's
that was a
delivery
joke.
is very, very is off tonight. No,
I'm getting warnings that my grill pellet level is low. I have to go deal with my grill pellets. Hold on a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I think I'm going to.
Do you have a smartphone connected to your grill?
Everything's connected, man.
I didn't know
this
that
is like
you can
Discovery
grill
Plus now. We have enough to make a Discovery Plus.
Wi-Fi. It's got the grill's got Wi-Fi. I was just burning off some. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter.
See, this guy.
By the way, Maron does it right. By the way, he takes you into his life. It's like he just takes you into his life. Like, here's the grill, here's the cat. And
what are we doing here? That's how I live. The problem with that, Eddie, is that my cat gets sick, and I've got 900 disgruntled ladies who are counting on me for entertainment. I got to get on and tell them that my cat's not feeling well, and then I got to get on again and tell them my cat's okay. And now I'm on a third time with you, and I'm walking upstairs to show you my fucking cat.
Oh, good.
Are you doing an Aaron Sorkin audition?
Yes, I am.
Are you walking and talking?
All those uhs were intentional. Oh, good. Look at this.
Mark's life looks like this.
Oh, Sammy, how you feeling, buddy?
He's all right. Sammy, where are you going? You up and around? He's got a little limp now, though. Sammy.
Mark, that's worth $700.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Do you want to see the $9,000 cat downstairs?
That's the Bionic Man version.
By the way, guys, I have nude shots of myself on OnlyFans. I have nude photos. If anybody's interested,
I heard they were fakes, Andy. I heard they were fakes. I heard that you. I heard that you actually softened them up.
What a sweet. Yeah, he is. He does look a little. He looks a little slow. Oh, or does he always walk like that, Mark? Like just kind of.
He's 7 weeks old.
He's 7 weeks.
Shit out.
Hey, what are the odds that there's a big thing that he could rub his
Those are Kit's
paws
feet.
on?
That's all you're going to see of Kit. That's her feet. Hey, Sammy, where are you going?
This is the world's worst opening to a Dateline.
He was a dentist who murdered his patients in his basement. And you're just seeing a beautiful cat walking around.
That's Eddie Pepitone's character voice again. Even if you could be like, hey, Eddie, do an impression of Mickey Mouse. He'd be like, hey, Minnie, it's good to be here. It's good to be here
I feel like
on the steamboat.
I feel like I'm missing my child's first steps here. I got to go and.
No, but the only handsome guy on this call, you have to stay, Bob.
But look, if I do it from here, look how I look. Not great.
You're eye candy.
No, it looks good.
Look around you, Mark.
Look, I love you guys. I love you guys.
All right, love you
great
too,
seeing
Mark.
you, James. Great seeing you, Andy.
Great to
Eddie,
see you,
always
Mark.
nice to interrupt you and make your job easy. It was a pleasure.
All right, Mark,
Talk to you later.
great seeing you. Glad your cat's
Bye-bye.
okay.
Now say Mark Maron, everybody. Did I go Mark Maron, everybody?
Now, here's a fun game. Here's a fun game. Watch the numbers of viewers plummet.
Go down.
Now.
Oh, my God.
It's at
7:30 right now.
You know, I wanted to talk about atheism again. Goes down. The atheists really bother
back to our discussion.
500, 400.
Wow, we went
like
immediately into the 600s.
It's like watching
679.
Ethereum. It's like watching Ethereum lately.
Let's start talking about Woody
Down
Allen.
20%.
Of that.
I was trying to let's see if Todd has no, Todd has not requested. All right.
That's the saddest thing. He could be dead, James.
Hey, before the numbers really go down, let's say goodbye because we've done over an hour.
That's true. Why should we end with watching the water drain? Hey, would it kill you people to just stay here during his goddamn sign-off at least?
Andy Kindler has really reached the meat of his bit when he starts begging the audience to stay.
Hey, come on, let's
Stick around for the dismount, folks.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. I want to plug. I'm doing a show tomorrow, and you guys, you could get on for a nice discount, Andy. And James.
473. 467. These people are the cruelest people. They
really are.
Wait
These
one
are
more second.
Yeah, man. These are the fans. These are the Marc Maron fans I have to deal with.
But what is there?
They want to see cats. They want to see a guy walking around looking. This is Marc Maron's Instagram, kind of walking around going, all right, I got to check the garden hose now, man. All right, hold on. Let's see if I got anything in the mailbox over here. And that's what the audience wants.
They want that. How come people don't want to see me pick up a thing?
Well, you don't do that. You don't do that. If you brought people into your life like, oh, let me see what's in my fridge, your numbers would really skyrocket.
I'll think about it.
I got a packet. I had to yell at the DHL guy today. Why are they the slowest fucking people?
Hey, I'm going the other way now, James. Get out of here, you assholes. Get out. Every one of you. Get out.
Hey, everybody, see me tomorrow online, Nowhere Comedy. I'm doing, have you guys done the Nowhere Comedy Club online?
Is this the world's longest plug in the history of you've been plugging this show for about 20 minutes.
I just wanted to get it in there.
He's killing. He's getting more hearts now that people know it's about to be over.
No, what is the show, Eddie? I'm very interested. What is the show?
It's
Nowhere Land?
No, it's Nowhere Comedy. You have to go to here. I forget where you go.
396.
I have it up on my. You look in my 396.
389.
You know what it sounds like? A doctor saying, "That's 3 flat lines." Yeah,
I'm looking for a date to do that myself. I'm going to do a Nowhere Comedy gig coming up. I'm looking for a date. Hopefully, I'm going to do it after everything's opened back up and it's back to normal. Then I'm going to do the remote comedy show.
That's kind of brilliant. 361. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
I love
for
you,
coming
Eddie.
on. That was great. Love you guys.
I love you, James.
Andy,
see you soon.
Look, Andy, I appreciate that. We can speak again in person. We don't have to be friends, but we can say hello socially.
That's it.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.
What forges commitment? In America's Navy, you'll think about quitting. From the drills, the aches, the cold. But shipmates face every challenge as one. Every push to the edge. Every call to defend. Because out here, we're part of something bigger. A force that never quits. The sea forges commitment in every sailor. America's Navy, forged by the sea. Visit Navy.com/local to find a recruiter.